discuss the carbon cycle and the biosphere, living organisms. Notice the biosphere is going to make up all the plants, all the animals, all the microorganisms, both on land and in the ocean. This happens at the surface of the earth mostly. The key thing here is, notice there's not a lot of carbon found in the biosphere, but the amount of carbon exchanged with the atmosphere happens very quickly through the biosphere. And that's why it's a very critical, important ingredient to the carbon cycle. Plus, we're part of the biosphere. So the biosphere includes all the living organisms on Earth. Plants will take in carbon dioxide via photosynthesis. They'll release it also, cellular respiration. Animal or a microorganism can eat the plant. And so the key thing is carbon atoms enter an organism via photosynthesis for autotrophs. And heterotrophs will go and eat those autotrophs, and by eating them they get their biomolecules, right? They get those carbon atoms. And both plants and animals perform cellular respiration, so we can release it back to the atmosphere. When we talk about biomass is just a measurement. It's measuring the amount of weight and mostly carbon atoms of all living organisms in an ecosystem. So the big picture, right? Autotrophs or plants will take in carbon dioxide, they'll drink some water, perform photosynthesis, they'll make sugars. Animals or humans will come around and go and eat the plants, right? And of course our body will use those sugars and will perform cellular respiration. And then of course we breathe out carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Autotrophs perform the photosynthesis, right? They take in the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, make sugars. They also do cellular respiration. Heterotrophs will only do cellular respiration, right? So you breathe in oxygen, you'll deliver that oxygen over to your cells, right, in your blood vessels, and those cells will perform cellular respiration with that oxygen and that glucose from the plants. And of course, we'll breathe out carbon dioxide as a waste product of cellular respiration. And decomposers also release carbon dioxide via cellular respiration. The big picture here is carbon atoms are very quickly exchanged with the atmosphere and the biosphere. And that's why it's a big topic to discuss. And plus, we're part of the biosphere. So the big picture here. Photosynthesis, carbon atoms are taken in by the plant, right? Either the plant will perform cellular respiration and release it back out to the atmosphere, or an animal can eat the plant and the animal can do cellular respiration, release carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, or the plant or animal can die. And of course, when it dies, the decomposers can release carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, but also the dead organism, the decomposed organism, over a long period of time can become part of the ground, rocks or fossil fuels. A big key new thing introduced since the Industrial Revolution is humans are now burning fossil fuels and releasing carbon dioxide to the atmosphere also.